Hello traders, welcome back to this video. It is a Wednesday. As usual, we do analysis on Wednesdays. So before I do my top down analysis, I have around 3 to 4 pairs that I want to analyze for you guys. So before I do the top down analysis, for those who ask me on how they can do their back testing or on where they can find let's say maybe the economic events and follow up on for example the news events. I usually, for me, I use FastBull, and FastBull is a comprehensive trading platform offering free market tools and real-time financial insights. And I particularly like the free chatting features, which are, for example, the bar replay, where you can backtest your let's say maybe your skill or your strategy. Let me show you on how you can try and do the bar replay. So the replay function tool is a tool that allows users to practice trading on historical market data by replaying price action. It lets you go back in time to specific dates, and then you use controls to step through the market's movement bar by bar to test strategies or practice skills in a risk-free environment. So this is where you will find the replay, and they'll also have some other tools like, for example, let me show you the trading tools. They also have a specialized training where you can try to master your skill. Let's say maybe to test the training, to train different patterns. For example, the head and shoulders. For example, also the double bottoms, the double tops, and etc. So the specialized training is where the traders can exercise their trading skill, and for example, let's say maybe retest their trading skills during the news events. So it is a very good website that helped me to up my game in this trading. So you can visit this website through the link. I have already pasted the link to this website on my description. So make sure you go there and try to familiarize with this website, and you will come back to thank me later. They also have a trading contest where winners will receive cash prizes that can be withdrawn anytime, and where the first person is awarded 3,000 US dollars, and then the second and the third person will be awarded $2,000, and also the fourth and the fifth position will also be awarded $1,000. So make sure you try your luck there, and try to show your trading skills and compete with global trading experts. So that is it on FastBull, and I think it is a very good website that you can find and try to familiarize with. Back to our analysis. So here I have Euro USD. On Euro USD, still the bias is looking for buying opportunities to the upside. So as from our last video, I told you guys that I am expecting some buying opportunities from this area. So I had told you that we'll be looking for a confirmation from this 4-hour order block. We have this 4-hour order block here, and when price came into this 4-hour order block, we had some consolidation around that area, but we did not get any confirmation. So coming into the 15 minutes time frame, when price came into that level, this is what we had. This is the reaction we had from this area. So I was expecting for this high to be taken out to confirm my change of character to the upside, because this is my last strong high that swept some inducement on this side before moving to the downside. So what price did, price tried to consolidate in this area, and then we had that order block being violated by this move to the downside. So and currently right now the price is still bullish. There is no any bearish confirmation. So if this low is going to be taken out, that is when I'll try to shift my bias from this bullish bias. So this is the low that I am expecting to hold price. So this is the low that I'm expecting to hold price, and we are still bullish. And this is a very good sign that the market, the buyers, the sellers are not strong, because the market is coming back down very in a very corrective way. So currently we have this bullish reaction from the 15 minutes time frame order block. So let me mark that order block. So this is the order block where the market is trying to react from. So let me mark with these lines. So we have this low and this high of this candle. This is the current order block where the market is trying to react from. So we have the market tapping into that order block, the 15 minutes time frame order block, and we have this bullish reaction. So that is why we see the 1 hour candle, the bullish engulfing candle to the upside. So the high I'm expecting to look for a change of character right now is this is my strong high. Currently, this is my high that I want to see the market clearing out before I take any change of character. So I want to see the market taking out this high before I take any trade to the upside. So we will wait patiently to see if the market will come back into this area, clear this high, and then we will have our change of character. Now I'll be sure that the market is willing go the upside to clear the external liquidity. So we will patiently wait for that confirmation, and see if the market is willing to push the market to the upside. So on Euro USD, I do not have a clear zone where we'll have our entry, but I'll update you guys if the market clears this high. That is when now we'll be sure we have to look for continuation entry setups to the upside for our buying momentum. So let's wait for the market to have that confirmation before we have any entry. And remember, in the market, we always need to have patience. It is better for you to have two trades in a week, but all the two trades are winning trades, rather than trading, let's say maybe 10 trades in a week and losing almost all of those trades because you do not have some patience. So it is all about patience. Let's wait to see what the market will be doing. I'm currently waiting for this change of character so that I have my entry. I look for my entry to the upside, a continuation entry to the upside. So that is my view on Euro USD. We are still waiting to see what the price will be doing at that area. So I also have GBP USD. So coming to GBP USD, let me go to the 4 hour time frame, and let's see what the price is trying to do. So on GBP USD, as from the last video, I told you guys that the price came back down, cleared this liquidity as an inducement, the inducement as liquidity before moving up to break structure. So we have a strong low. This is our strong low, and we have a valid break of structure to the upside. And currently, the market is moving to the downside. We have this pullback, a very corrective pullback. There is no selling pressure to the downside, and this is a very good sign that the market will be willing to push to the upside if we have a very good entry point. So currently, right now, I expected price to tap into the 15 minutes order block. I had a very good order block from the 15 minutes time frame. Remember, we had this valid break of structure to the upside, and we understand that once a break of structure has happened or a change of character has happened, the internal structures, for example, one or two or even all the internal structures are going to be used as liquidity. So if we understand that, I was trying to look for where the price will be reacting from, and I found out that the price came a little bit, let's say maybe closer to this area, but the price did not tap into the order block. This is the extreme order block from the 15 minutes time frame. The last order block that was formed before the market went up to breaks the structure. And remember, this is our strong low. So I expect the market to come back down to tap into that order block, because I do not have the market did not tap into the order block, but we had this reaction to the upside. But we will see what the market will be doing in that area. But if the price comes back down into this order block to look for to tap into the order block, we'll look for our buying opportunities to the upside. So this is my current view on GBP USD. I want to take a buying opportunity from that area, an aggressive buying opportunity from that area, and then my stop loss just below the area, because this is the strong low. And then my first take profit will be 1:3 risk to reward ratio, and then the full take profit. We can try to, let's say maybe for example your second take profit can be, let's say maybe above this liquidity area here. And then if you wish to hold the trade, you can be holding the trade to this high, because we expect the external liquidity to be taken out. So if you take a trade from that area, your full take profit will be up here. And try to, let's say maybe close some partial profits, because it is very very important. So that is my view on GBPUSD. I still expect price to drop a little bit to this area, into this area, before looking for more buys to the upside. So stay tuned, and wait to see what the market will be doing in that area. So I also have gold. Also have gold. So on gold, as I told you guys, we are still looking for buying opportunities. From our last analysis, I told you guys that gold will be looking to have a retest into this area. Remember, I told you that from the daily time frame, there is something like a double bottom being formed, and we have this retest into this double bottom. We have the double bottom down here. So this is the area where we were trying to look for buying opportunities from, because we understand that if a double bottom is being formed, the market has to come to retest that double bottom, and then we were now, after the retest has been done, the market will be looking to buy to the upside. And that is exactly what we are experiencing right now. The market is trying to have that bullish reaction to the upside, and I think we have a very good bias to look for buying opportunities to the upside. So dropping into the 4 hour time frame, the price came into this area. This is let's say maybe something like a support and resistance area. And I told you guys that when the price breaks this support and resistance area, and let's say maybe we have a pullback, we'll be looking to buy to the upside. So currently, right now, the price pulled back into this area, and we have a very good reaction from this order block. Let me delete this. So we have a very good reaction from this order block. We have this 4 hour order block. So this is a very good order block that had a fair value gap. So the price tapped into that order block, a very good order block from the 4 hour time frame. As I told you guys that any order block from the weekly time frame, the daily time frame, and the 4 hour time frame, those kind of order blocks are very very important, and that is why I usually try to mark them. And I told you guys that when the price comes into that kind of an order block, that is the best area to look for confirmation before your entry. So on gold, we have this reaction from this point to the upside. We have some bullish reaction to the upside. So currently, right now, I'm looking to buy gold to the upside, because we already have that buying momentum to the upside. And from the 1 hour time frame, price is trying to fill each and every fair value gap before moving to the upside. And price left behind this fair value gap. And I think if we have price dropping down into this fair value gap, these are the points where we are going to expect the reaction from. So these points, I've marked these order blocks from the 15 minutes time frame. So let's try to drop down into the 15 minutes time frame and identify these order blocks before I tell you what is happening on this area up here. So coming into the 15 minutes time frame, we do not have any for example, in this case around this area, we have this order block that has some inducements just above it. You can see this pullback here that pushed price to the upside before without tapping into this order block. Then we also have this order block down here that price never came to retest. And if you extend this uh, zone to this other side, you can see this is something like something like as a support and resistance level. So this area is very very important also. And I remember this area is coming from the 1 hour time frame fair value gap. But currently, right now, we need to focus on what is happening at this point, because one thing you need to understand is that when gold is trying to have a momentum to the upside, gold uh, for example, in most of the time gold does not come in such kind of areas to retest that area. But currently right now, let us try to focus on what is happening here. And I have told you guys that on the 1 hour time frame, gold is trying to fill each and every fair value gap before moving to the upside. So in this case here, we had this fair value gap. Gold came down, the price came down to fill the fair value gap, and then we have the move to the upside. And also here, we have this fair value gap. When the candle was formed, the price came back down to fill the fair value gap before moving to the upside. And also at this point, we have price moving to the upside. We have this fair value gap being left behind. And I expect price to drop down, fill in this fair value gap before moving to the upside. So what do I mean by saying that? I expect price to pull back into this to fill in this fair value gap. And the possible area for my reaction, for my entry, I need to see price coming into this order block, the 1 hour order block here, before I look for my buying opportunities to the upside. So because we have an understanding that price is trying to fill each and every fair value gap before moving to the other side. So this is my point of interest. I'm looking to take a trade from there to the upside. So if I drop down into the 15 minutes time frame, uh, this is an area where I need to see a confirmation before any entry, because this pullback here did not sweep any liquidity, so this is not a strong low. And we also don't have a very good inducement to take out before price taps into this area. But we can use confirmation before an entry to confirm our buyers from this area to the upside. So let us wait for price to come into this area before we have that confirmation. You can use a change of character. Let's say maybe in the lower time frame, you can use a change of character, or you can also use a candle confirmation before you have your entry to the upside. And I think that will be very very important to wait for a confirmation before we have any entry to the upside. So I need the fair value gap to be filled before the price comes into this area, and that is where I'll be looking for my entry to the upside. I'll take my trade entry from there, stop loss below the area, and then the first take profit will be 1:3 risk reward ratio. But you can look to take your partial profits around this area before the market moves even higher. So that is my view on gold. I expect price to come to fill in this fair value gap before we take any trade setups to the upside. So I also have GBP JPY. So on GBP JPY, from our last analysis, guys, I told you we have our strong low down here, and we were expecting some selling pressure from this area, but the selling pressure was not enough to break this low in order for us to confirm a change of character to the downside. So currently, right now, the price violated that point of interest after we had this selling reaction, but the selling reaction did not violate this strong low. So currently, the price is trying to push to the upside, and we are going to look for buying opportunities even higher to look for buys so that the price can clear the external liquidity. We have this external liquidity up here. So that is the external liquidity. The market pulled down. The market tried to pull down to fill this fair value gap, the gap that was left behind. And then we have this bullish reaction to the uptrend, and now we are looking to clear the liquidity up here, the external liquidity up here. So what we are going to do is we are going to try as much as possible to look for buying opportunities here the external liquidity. So and currently right now I have a fair value gap in the 4 hour time frame. So let me delete this zone to make my chart very clear. So we have this fair value gap. I expect price to come into this fair value gap before moving to the upside. So this is my point of interest. I want to see what price will do when the market comes into this area. So coming into the 1 hour time frame, I want to see a pullback into this area before I look for buys the upside. So when coming into the 15 minutes time frame, I want to see an order block and I want to see some liquidities just above the area before I take any trade setup to the upside. So let me clear this. I see a very good order block in the 15 minutes time frame. This order block here. So this will be my point of interest for now because of that fair value gap. I'm trying to trade to take a trade from the 4 hour fair value gap to the upside. So this is my point of interest, the 15 minutes order block. That is where I'm going to look for my entries to the upside. So this is my entry from the 15 minutes time frame. Stop loss below this area, stop loss below this area, and then my first take profit, obviously 1:3 risk to reward ratio. Before we look for more buyings, before we look to target our full take profit at the external liquidity. So that is my view on GBP JPY. I'm looking to take a trade from this area. We have some liquidities just above our area, the order block. And if you see down here, the price is trying to fill each and every fair value gap before moving to the upside. So that is my point of interest. I'm looking to take a trade from this area. Then my first take profit will be 1:3 risk reward ratio. And then the full take profit will be up here. So that is my view on GBP JPY. So in case of anything, I will update you guys. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel so that you can always get the full updates on how the market is always reacting each and every week.